Brothers and sisters, when LIUNA members act, our actions are seen and heard like no other union in all of North America. And that is exactly the impact we had during our annual lobby day in conjunction with the Building Trades Legislative Conference. I am proud to report that hundreds of LIUNA leaders from across the country met with congressional offices and were heard on critical issues that matter to LIUNA members and their families. Your regional, district council, and local leaders delivered a message about what our families need, what our union needs, and what our country needs. We told Congress that we need massive investment in critical infrastructure in this country if we are again to be the envy of the world. While Congress has long talked about fixing our infrastructure, they have failed to act. They have failed to create hundreds of thousands of good union jobs, and our infrastructure has sunk to a D+ grade, according to the American Society of Civil Engineers. During this year's lobby day, we said loud and clear, it's time to begin reauthorization of a highway bill that fully invests in transportation infrastructure. And we demanded that Congress play its part in strengthening energy infrastructure, in which tens of thousands of LIUNA members have family-supporting jobs, building natural gas pipelines, nuclear plants, wind and solar farms, and other fuel sources. In our discussions about climate change with congressional representatives, we made it clear that the way to win support is by defending low and no carbon fuel sources such as natural gas, nuclear, clean coal, and renewables, not by attacking the livelihoods of millions of Americans who work in these industries. We made sure our representatives understood how important it is to defend family-supporting Davis-Bacon and prevailing wage laws, voting rights, and union rights for federal workers and for postal employees. And we discussed the importance of health care for all our nation, but not at the expense of union workers who have responsibly provided health care for their families through local health and welfare funds. And we spoke out for our pensions and the need to pass legislation that allows our funds the flexibility they need to provide retirement security for LIUNA members and their loved ones. Brothers and sisters, our leaders forcefully spoke up for the rights of immigrant workers. As a union founded by immigrants, we appealed to Congress to continue DACA and its protections for immigrant workers who arrived here as children, and for immigrant workers who are here under temporary protected status who deserve the chance to earn permanent status. These are just some of our priorities, but I don't need to tell you that getting Congress to act on these issues is no small challenge. But the power of our lobby day is an indication of what it will take. I have never been more proud of the men and women of this union, of our boots on the ground, and of our ability to be heard. In the coming months, we must continue to forcefully, respectfully, and effectively deliver the message to Congress that they must have the courage to do their jobs. It's time to act. We must feel the power, be the power, and use the power.